The result of the protest that we did is out. Yes, the result or the demands are almost fulfilled by the Odisha government. On 13th December 2025 morning, Odisha government released a letter which mentioned most of our important demands fulfilled in it. So this video is very important for all the Ayush students in Odisha, in over other states, and also to the general public who are generally misinformed about the protests that mostly students or doctors do. Today morning, the news was not just for relief, clarity, but a testament that the government or the students protest with discipline and non-violence can bring result. Dialogue is possible and communication can bring some fruit. So today in this video, I'll be talking about why did we went for strike. Second is what exactly our demands were, and thirdly, what all got fulfilled and how we managed not doing any kind of indiscipline in the country. So let's discuss the first point. Why did we do the protest? This protest was never against any government, never against any department, nor against any individual. This was just because we were uncertain and very hopeless about our futures. Basically, we also study for so many years like the MBBS students and like other pathies that is now running on, but we don't get that proper structural support, financial support, and that too is very wow. But the most bad thing was that government was not looking into it from decades itself. Like in the coming in demands, I'll be saying what are the exact numbers of officers, doctors we are now serving this huge population of Odisha. जनरली प्रोटेस्ट और स्ट्राइक का नाम सुनते ही हमको लगता है इट मस्ट बी इमोशनल और सम काइंड ऑफ अ want rather than a need, but this time the 8 of the demands we had were evidence based. So I'll also speak with numbers, how many things are there, what are the number of posts, so that the new students or the students who want to get into BMS will also be informed through this video. So the first and the foremost one was creation of a new permanent medical officer post through OPSC. Basically, since 2002, from that long years, government has not released even a single post for the Ayurvedic and homeopathic medical officer, that too new one. Like only when the professors or the officers who get read or who get retired from that post, new students or the new examinations are held, and that is so dramatic that after 5 years we get out, and then again more 5 years the post comes and everyone runs through that, and the competition is so high. And we don't even know what kind of pattern has crashed down, has been changed or what. Anyways, there are now total of 619 Ayurvedic medical posts and 595 homeopathic officer posts, serving total of 4.5 crore population in Odisha. It was really devastating when we too know that in the final year itself. First year में आते हैं तो हमको लगता है if I do my best in any of the fields, I'll do something or the other or a clinic. But how to reach to the public? Not all the public or all of the public can afford always the private hospitals or private clinics. Although all of our teachers or most of our teachers have chosen that path, but now that the condition of this of the healthcare or the section of most of the Odisha majorly is dependent on public healthcare, that to free diagnostics, free medicines and all, they're not even ready to get a medicine which is above 10 to 15 rupees. This is the literal truth in the ground itself. So to serve the public and to reach the public, we need a platform, and that is through this. Second one was enhancement of higher education facilities in Odisha itself. For a little hint or gross, I can say that there are only 3 PG seats in homeopathic colleges or homeopathic degree. Does that sound so normal to you too? No, the government also listened to us, and this is really unfair that we also don't have good PhD programs here. So how will the research work, and how will we answer the people who ask about scientific and proper concrete knowledge about Ayurveda and homeopathy? Like any of the field you can choose, people always want an answer or a reason attached to it. So what if we are not allowed to do some scientific and academic researches before we answer the public, or also we get confirmed about our own thesis? Third is the enhancement or increment of dynamic stipend for the Ayush house surgeon. We served during internship, and also now we serve in OPDs, IPDs, and also in the rural health services. We are also under NRHM. And now that the internship are integrated, we also get posted in the city hospital. In the allopathy hospital where we go, it's too hectic to be a doctor, and the realization hits hard that we don't receive that enough financial support or dignity while we serve the public. We cannot deny the public as under a government, and also we cannot demand for any kind of a dignity or a respectful, at least a pocket that would suffice our dignity and also will serve us in a way we are ready for the society. Fourth one is the reconstitution of all the governing bodies in the Ayush sector of Odisha. As per the Health and Family Welfare Department Resolution number 1018, dated in 13th January 2005, all the governing bodies and the government institutions of Ayush must be reconstituted. But can you see the gap? Till now, it hasn't been implemented. And without this, the academic quality suffers, the administrative functions get delayed, and for a smooth functioning, we now as a responsible citizen just know that this reconstitutions can make a huge difference in everything we keep complaining about our college and hospital. Fifth is the implementation of Ayush Ministry's central gazetted notification in the Ayush sector of Odisha. The government should look into it so that हर कोई पेशेंट हमको आके तो एटलीस्ट ये ना बोले कि आपका हर एक चीज आउटडेटेड है. The reason why Ayush always stay outdated on papers is that because we are not reconstituting, not obeying to the decisions taken by the Union Ministry. We are not taking it seriously related to academics, infrastructures, instrumentation, diagnostics, modernization, research and every field. If we bring a little bit of modernization, little bit of a Western influence to it, it will bring a lot of difference. It will bring a new culture itself to the pathy. Seventh is the public promotional ideas and awareness about Ayush treatments. अब कुछ रिस्पॉन्सिबल लोग होंगे जो कि सोशल मीडिया को अच्छे तरीके से यूज़ करते हैं और दे विल कम थ्रू दिस वीडियो टू नो व्हाट एक्चुअली आयुष इज एंड सम डे और द अदर डे दे विल नो. But what about the villagers, what about the rurals who till now don't know what this Ayush is? What Ayush treats, what are these Ayush doctors, what they do, what is their job and what do they treat, इससे कौन अच्छा होता है, ये कौन सर रोगों को ठीक करता है, nothing. They don't know about anything. Last but not the least is the establishment of a separate Ayush department in Odisha, which now comes under the overburdened Health and Family Welfare Department since long. And for us to start from the ground level and look into the matters more seriously, with proper planning and execution, we need a completely exclusive department headed by some persons or the highly knowledgeous intellectuals who are belonging to our field itself, like the AMOs or OHMS or OAMS and anyone from the Ayurvedic or homeopathic or Ayush field itself, so that there is more clarity in decision making. And that's it about the demands, and please let me know in the comments if you people want to know more numbers, more figures related to all this, because more nowadays most of the students and so much of the NEET aspirants who are not getting MBBS or due to any reasons, we have also seen freshers coming into our college, and that's really is a very good news that students are deciding so fast without more of the drops. So everyone will get beneficial, I hope, from this video. And if it gave you clarity for a little bit thing, then please share it responsibly so that no one get misinformed about this social matters in the country. Next, we are heading towards the best part of the video, which is the good news that we got yesterday. Today that the result has come, it's not just about numbers or any kind of assurance. This represents mostly acknowledgement. It tells us that students' voices matter, that sacrifice finally got some fruit to us. And yesterday there was a meeting in the abode of Vidhayak Ji of Sambalpur, who is Jay Narayan Mishra sir, and in the presence of the ministry or the Central Minister of Health and Family Welfare Department, Dr. Mukesh Mahaling sir, and in the presence of some other officials, they confirmed and released a letter regarding the stipend increment of the Ayush house surgeon. That was a complete beautiful proposal that we had since 4 to 5 years, which was under process and the file was getting proceeded. And this was because this was that high time of winter assembly or the winter session in the parliament was going on. It turned out to be a very good weapon for us that this was our time. Basically, this was not at all planned, but this was all about uncertainty that we got pushed to this protest. And finally, first one is that we have a proper increment in our stipend. And now soon we will be getting the exact numbers that how much has increased or what kind of like from when it will be getting implemented and all. तो ये जल्दी ही हमको inform कर दिया जाएगा. Now the letter has already released by the AOSA that we have got that one demand in our hands. Second is that we got a completely different committee formed for the AMO post that we have demanded, and there we have the personnels from our own field itself. द कमिटी वाला लेटर भी पूरा रिलीज़ हो चुका है गवर्नमेंट ऑफ ओडिशा की तरफ से, और वहाँ लाइक विद नेम्स विद ऑल द डेजिग्नेशंस एंड ऑल, ताकि वो लोग हमको ये अश्योर किया गया है कि वो लोग जो पिछला नंबर्स हैं या फिर बीजेडी गवर्नमेंट का रिकॉर्डेड नंबर्स हैं, दे विल गेट अ कंप्लीट इन्वेस्टिगेटेड letter to it or a record to it, so that they can decide how many numbers of students are getting in, getting out, how many have been stagnant this years. So उस हिसाब से कुछ तो निकल के आएगा कि पोस्ट निकलने वाला है और जल्दी ही एग्जाम्स होगा. और पीजी सीट्स और रिसर्च पीएचडी प्रोग्राम्स के बारे में भी वो एश्योर किए हैं, बिकॉज वी हैव अ रिसर्च इंस्टीट्यूट नेशनल वन इन भुवनेश्वर कैपिटल सिटी इटसेल्फ. तो वहीं पे कुछ उसी का काम चल रहा है दैट पीएचडी प्रोग्राम्स बहुत जल्द हर एक कॉलेजेस में इंट्रोड्यूस किया जाएगा. हमारे कॉलेज में वैसे है अभी प्रेजेंटली, but with limited subjects, with limited topics to it, so it's going to be extended very soon. डायग्नोस्टिक फ्री हो चुका है. लाइक हमारे हॉस्पिटल में डायग्नोसिस फ्री नहीं था कोई भी तरीके का टेस्ट में. कुछ तो 3 to 9 और 25 रुपीज़ was costing when anyone comes in emergency also. तो वो सब अभी फ्री किया जाएगा एंड द नेक्स्ट वीक विल गेट अ नोटिस ऑफ दैट टू. तो ये भी प्रॉब्लम होता था कि हमको ज़्यादा इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स और या फिर कोई मेडिकल फैसिलिटीज़ और ऑल द टूल्स वे नॉट प्रोवाइडेड प्रॉपर्ली. तो अभी वर्कर्स के साथ फिजिशियंस, फार्मासिस्ट एंड एवरीवन विल बी प्रोवाइडेड, और बहुत जल्द ही डायग्नोस्टिक्स फ्री हो जाएगा, विच इज़ अनदर बून टू आवर हॉस्पिटल. Another thing was that they will also ensure including the schemes to the आयुष सेक्टर, ताकि लोगों को ये अफोर्डेबल हो सके और लोग जितना आएंगे उन लोग उतना ही अवेयर होंगे. एंड दैट इज़ हाउ वी थिंक एंड हाउ वी परसीव. वी डोंट नो हाउ द गवर्नमेंट हैज़ परसीव, बट दे हैव ऑल्सो गिव अ confirmation about this thing. They will assure some kind of free medicines in a very huge amount, unlike now the patients are suffering that our own dispensary have very limited medicines, and that too mostly unavailable रहता है, due to which the patients get mostly irritated और वो लोग frustrated भी रहते हैं ये सब के लिए. So government is going to distribute a number of medicines, which the list will be prepared by the committee and with the staffs of the colleges itself. तो वो भी जल्दी हो जाएगा, and the diagnostics is free, and that's it about the result. We not only called off the strike, but I think this is a beginning for everyone, for us and the government too. And to look into the matters more deeply, we need research about all the numbers. Basically कि last कितना like how many years have been, कि कितना AMO post था, कितना lecture posts हैं, कितना post निकल रहा है, कितना occupy कर रहा है, कितना unemployment दिख रहा है, and all of these numbers have to be recorded again very recently. So for all that things, government has assured us in a very concrete way, and that is why we have called off the strike yesterday. Today is 14th December and a Sunday that I am recording this video, और कल से हमारे classes शुरू होने वाले हैं. We will be all in line with our academics now. So that's it for the video, guys, and let me tell you that this was not an easy time, but I want to inform and help out every IU student that please stay updated and fight for your rights. These are not some words, not some reads. These are basic rights some public professionals should always acquire. So that's it. Bye bye till the next video comes. Subscribe the channel.